Yo, so I feel like this topic kind of deserves a video because I don't think this fucking crew, or whatever you want to call them, gets enough recognition. It's the revolutionaries, or the Revolutionary Army. They stay getting fucking slept on, okay? But not by me. So the first thing that kind of reminded me of this whole premise is that they are like the most important squad other than like a select few, like Blackbeard and the Straw Hats, and arguably like, you know, the Red Hair Pirates or whatever, but they're pretty shanks. Fucking heavy. In that one big page a few chapters ago with all the big players for the remainder of One Piece, the Revolutionaries had two of their big guys in there, the boy Sabo and that boy Dragon. So yeah, I mean they are both like family members of Luffy, I guess, but still the point still stands. They had multiple people in that bitch. Only one other non-world government affiliated group had two people, and that's fucking Blackbeard and Aokiji. So the revolutionaries in terms of importance are up there with that tier of crew, probably on the lower end because, I mean, it's not like a main one like Blackbeard or, you know, Luffy, but they are a big motherfucking deal. But anyway, let's go work our way down throughout this crew, if you can even call them a crew, because they aren't technically pirates, but whatever, you know what the fuck I mean. So, Dragon. I've made probably multiple videos on this fucking guy at this point, and look, I understand he is Mr. Ellipses, but those ellipses will lead to something someday. Yeah, I'm telling you. Let's just go over the objective facts here. I've been over these several fucking times. Dragon's the main character's dad, which is traditionally one of the most OP motherfuckers in pretty much every single shonen. Yeah, Dragon is the son of the greatest marine of all time. Oh, we know what the fuck Garp's capable of. We've seen it. This fucking guy is literally like top 5 all time in his prime. He's a fucking demon. And Dragon probably lived the first like 20 years of his life being trained by that guy. So you already know he's fucking cracked. And probably at least like top 2 or 3 strongest right now. Like only guys who could probably rival him right now are like Shanks and Blackbeard, maybe. But anyway, that's enough about Dragon. We know, as mysterious as he is, he's cracked out of his mind, okay? And if he isn't, he's the biggest fucking disappointment ever. Like, I would be making videos about how ass Dragon is, even though I've made videos about how fucking crazy he is. But if he isn't, yeah, look, I'm not going to be a hypocrite or anything. I'm gonna voice my opinion, regardless of what happens. So next up down the line, we got Sabo, and he's pretty similar to Dragon in the fact that he's got quite the relationship with the main character being Luffy's brother or whatever, and pretty much the reincarnation of Ace in the story. So main characters' brothers are typically pretty strong. It's just how shit goes. But Sabo is just kind of that fucking dude. He's one of the very few people to actually see Imu and survive. The only other ones are like fucking Wapol and maybe Vivi. I don't remember exactly if that one happened, but I know for a fact Wapol saw. Wapol's pretty fucking important too. Imu hates this fucking dude's guts, probably as much as Blackbeard, Luffy, and Vivi at this point. He is a enormous deal. Then I must admit, the revolutionaries take a pretty steep drop off from there, but they still got some pretty solid ass characters. Let's talk about Kuma. Okay, everybody loves Kuma. He's in everybody's like top 5 favorite characters. He's got one of the best backstories, like top 3 at least. He's a literal saint. Now obviously he's kind of sort of dead right now and only operating on whatever the fuck the Buccaneer power is, but if one of the remaining Vegapunks somehow finds a way to completely revive him, you already know he's rejoining the squad. He doesn't even need to be revived. He literally could just operate on his Buccaneer shit. Like, clearly he's still super fucking strong. He punched the shit out of Saturn that one time, so maybe that's not even needed, but still, I would love to have him around. Then we got Ivankov. So Ivan is sort of like the current day Sanji for the Revolutionaries. He's under Sabo and he's under Dragon. So he kind of got his second in command title stolen by Sabo, but still, Ivan is nothing to sneeze at. He's an OG member. He's the queen of Kamabaka Queendom. Jesus Christ, try to say that fucking 3 times fast. He escaped Impel Down. Everybody loves Ivan. And after that, there is another pretty steep drop off in terms of characters that we actually know of, but still, the revolutionaries are deep as fuck, power-wise. So I'll just go down the line pretty quick, because like I said, they are pretty fucking deep. So we got Karasu, who has the suit fruit or whatever. It's a Logia, which looks pretty fucking badass. He also fought with the admirals at Marijois. Bello Betty, she has the pump fruit, which is pretty much just a fucking buffing fruit. She uses her shit on a group of people, and they all get hype as fuck, and they get stronger. It's an OP-ass fruit, if I do say so myself. And then we have Morley, the big giant mole guy. Yeah, just look at him. Lindbergh, he flies around on a jetpack and shit. Fucking Inazuma, the scissor guy who cuts up shit. He did it at Marineford. He was at Peldown. Then we have Hack, the fishman guy. He was in Dressrosa. He taught Robin some fishman karate shit. Fucking Koala, she had that little role in the flawless arc that is Fishman Island. She's there. We all love her. That's about it for all the members and shit. Stop sleeping on the motherfucking revolutionaries. They are literally just as feared as the Yonko crews, and honestly, they could probably beat like a few of the Yonko crews. They're that deep. They got it like that. Dragon is the most heinous criminal in the world for some reason. I can't wait to find out why. I'm just hype as fuck for whenever we get to see more of these fuckers, because holy shit, they are one of my favorite crews. But yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to put some more eyes on this fucking crew.